If you received a DUI penalty increase notice, you're probably wondering what this warning means for your DUI case. I'm here to break it down for you. I'm Dan Joffe, DUI lawyer at Nextlaw. In this video, I'm going to break down the three key things you need to understand about a DUI penalty increase notice. First, I'll explain exactly what this notice means and why it's used. Second, I'll reveal when and how they can use it against you. And trust me, the timing here is critical. Finally, I'll show you exactly how this notice can impact your penalties and what kind of sentences you might be facing in your DUI case. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of what the warning really means for your case. Part one, what is this notice? Let me explain something that most people don't realize about DUI cases. They're not all treated the same way. Think about it. If you've never had a DUI before, should you face the same penalties as someone who's had multiple convictions? Of course not. That's where this notice comes in. A notice of application for increased penalty is basically the Crown's way of saying, hey, we know about your previous conviction and we're going to ask for a harsher sentence because of it. This is the Crown's formal warning that they're coming after you with enhanced penalties. Part two, the timing game. Now here's where things get interesting. This is something that even some lawyers get wrong. The Crown can't just spring this notice on you at the last minute. They have to serve it before you enter your plea. Think about it. Wouldn't it be unfair if you pled guilty thinking you'd get a standard first offense penalty, only to find out later they're seeking much harsher punishment? But here's what's kind of crazy. While they need to give you this notice before you plead, they can actually do it right there in court. A Crown can stand up and give you oral notice right before you enter your plea. It's like changing the rules of the game right before you start playing. That's why it's absolutely critical to have a lawyer help you and talk to you before you enter any plea. Part three, the real impact. This is where we need to talk about what this notice really means for your future. When the Crown serves this notice, they're not just trying to scare you, they're unlocking their ability to seek mandatory minimum jail time and longer driving prohibitions. Let me break it down what this means in real numbers. Without this notice, you might be looking at a fine and a 1-year driving prohibition. But with this notice, if you have a previous conviction within the last 5 years, you're automatically looking at a minimum of 30 days in jail. And here's something that most people don't realize. The penalties get even steeper if there are aggravating factors in your case. Things like having an extremely high alcohol reading, being involved in an accident, trying to flee from the police. Each of these factors can push your sentence even higher, especially when combined with this notice. If you need help, schedule a free confidential phone call with me. The link to book the call is in the description of this video. Thanks for watching.